Right.
Well, that's
It
unfortunate.
is a draconic name.
Maybe that's why he had to run away so quick.
Translates to beautiful dark water or beautiful swamp.
Do you want to correct the pronunciation, Matthew?
I didn't quite catch it.
Vorlshakashing.
I believe.
And Corthan was saying sing.
Vorlshakashing.
It seems to prefer the appellation Dread Majesty of the Vast, although that seems a bit pompous. Corthan can't imagine anyone being pompous.
So what was this conversation?
It believes that we owe it some recompense for attacking its lizard folk and not having the dignity to die when it came to be angry about that. Conveniently, it wants us to do something that Fig and I were already going to do. Cure the swamp of the blight.
Well, that
Wait, I thought we were
yeah.
after this lady. We have two things we're doing.
The group is after the lady. Fig and I have a individual mission that, if we can, to find the source of the blight in here and cure it. It's part of our ongoing trials.
There was also the stuff in the news about the bullywugs. It's probably connected to the... Well, I guess there's no reason to assume.
It very well could be.
I'm all for it.
If we can prevent ourselves from shooting anything we come across first, rather than trying to talk to it, maybe we'll be able to get through that.
Better hold on to those fireballs then. I feel like the one that is suffering the most right now is Fig.
He's so annoyed because he just wants them both to just move forward.
Fireballs are for vermin like the lizard folk. We could have talked to the dragon.
Well, I think, as a team, we need to work on continuing as a team if we're gonna make it through this. I'm like exhausted mentally and emotionally just from the arguing as Kaylin. And
I agree.
Should we head out today or do we need to wait longer? I think I may be ready to go.
I don't believe we can give it any more time.
Let's get a move on then.
I imagine eventually the dragon's not going to particularly like that we are in fact staying in the swamp and not doing anything.
Well, it did threaten to kill us if we tried to leave without curing the blight.
Did it have any information around what's causing it?
I could ask for more.
You should. And I mean, if this is its territory, perhaps it knows something about the missing girl.
I don't think I would.
Yeah, it might be too much information.
That, yeah.
We should get to the girl.
Find the blight.
We should get to the girl by the end of the day, assuming no other issues.
Perhaps the girl is the blight.
Do we know anything else about the girl? It's just girl. Random lady in the middle of Swan.
As you do.
Had a brother, right, Del?
Mm-hmm.
Do you know anything else?
I do not.
You found the stone. You found the stone in this swamp.
Correct. in a temple.
Where was that temple?
Further north of here.
See.
Ah, perfect time to bring out my new fancy map.
It had the statue of a benevolent dragon god of some sort in it.
Goddess, yes.
And a statue of my mom.
How exactly
What?
do you tell the difference
Your mom?
between a male and a female dragon?
I asked Elle, and he tells me it was a lady dragon.
Good enough.
Your mom had a statue at this temple?
Yeah, I don't know why, but it's definitely there.
Is your mother a
Was it
dragon
a-
god?
Or
No.
a dog?
No. She was a knight.
There were statues of knights and guardians.
I think it
Okay.
said that she gave her life in defense of Cormyr, which is what I'm going to do one day too.
I wouldn't rush into it. That's all I gotta say.
Yeah, hopefully not anytime soon.
Well, let's see about that. Which direction, Del?
Lead the way.
Off we go.
Are you going to cast Sending again or not right now?
Not right now.
Fair enough. All right. I need from one person a nature check.
Not it.
Shockingly, Fig is not actually trained in nature.
Road boy?
Corthan?
I have +3.
That
You
should be
should take a look.
Oh Lord.
Fucking city druids, man.
If it was nighttime and there were stars we could see, maybe.
As you guys begin your travels this morning.
Oh, no, big important thing. I'm casting Fine Steed to get Starman back.
Okay, you have Starman back.
Can I ask a question?
Sure.
Is it the same Starmane?
Yes.
Or is it like a different, like...
It looks the same.
I love that ambiguity there.
It certainly looks the same.
Yeah. You will note I accidentally set the spell to the chat, which will answer that question for you.
Oh no, I'm not reading it.
All right.
That sounds good.
As you guys begin your travels this morning, signs of the blight become more evident. As you guys are hitching up the steeds and beginning to get underway, Corthan, you identify and manage to steer everyone around a cluster of sinister-looking plants, their leaves oozing with a dark, corrupt sap. Around you, you can see the marks of the blight. Once vibrant colors are now dull and lifeless. Now I need a perception check from one person.
Veronica.
I was wondering, could I? This is probably not. But like, if there's some sap that's all like yucky and poisonous, never mind.
You absolutely could try.
Yeah.
I was thinking like that would be kind of cool to like coat an arrow with.
It can't be the same person, Rob.
Okay.
We're in the middle of a skill check.
Oh, thank you.
Kaylin, as you're driving the wagon, it is you driving, isn't it? Or is it Del? Who's driving?
It's usually me.
That's what I thought. You catch the subtle shift of the ground just ahead of the horses and manage to stop them in time. There is a disguised quicksand pit in the road.
Hold. We have a trap.
Whoa, peaches.
In the road? Ugh.
What road? I mean, it's not a road.
Oh, you said road.
Well, in the
I mean,
path, in the
path
way.
we're taking.
Yeah, like you're just kind of moving from dry spot to dry spot.
I'm gonna. Can I get down and just kind of figure out where the edges are of this thing and
Absolutely.
lead us around it? All
Yep.
right.
And eventually you do. Next, I need an athletics check from someone.
Ooh, I can do that.
You're going up in the tree.
Fig.
Didn't roll so well, but yeah.
As you continue your way through the swamp, you come across a fallen log. You realize that it is going to impede your travel, and you're either going to have to backtrack a long way or go through the blight itself. So you figured the best thing you could do is just move the log. But as you're doing so, the swamp plays a trick on your mind. The blighted atmosphere conjures disturbing illusions. Shadows twist into threatening shapes, and the ground seems to shift under your feet. You lose 1 hit die. But you do get the log moved. Please reduce your hit die by 1. Next, I need an Arcana check from someone.
Yep.
Ouch, losing 1 hit die sucks.
I mean, I assume I spent a hit die. I don't lose it forever.
Right. I would assume so too. But still, unfortunate.
Yeah, but here's what it
where
is.
is it? 1 second. Nope, that's not a saving throw. Damn it.
I honestly am not too worried about it because I don't have to heal with my hit die that much generally because my AC is pretty high.
Are you just going with the 8?
I would like to use my inspiration to have that rerolled.
Okay. Delria, reroll.
As Corthin says, but actually.
Del, the path leads you all past a deceptive stretch of the bog, peppered with what appears to be sturdy logs. As you attempt to traverse those seemingly solid logs, one betrays your weight, sinking you suddenly into the murky depths. Cold swamp water closes around you, leaving you drenched and shivering in the pervasive darkness. You lose 1 hit die, and I need a dex saving throw, please.
As I see him struggling, can I cast guidance?
You can cast guidance, yes. So that turns the 14 into an 18. So Del, you catch yourself at the last instant. You grab onto that log again and manage to pull yourself up. You sense the unnatural pulse of the blight's magic. It's a magical blight. And with a focus of your will, you manage to temporarily suppress its suffocating presence. The air around you shimmers briefly, revealing twisted magic at work. But you manage to make it across. You do not lose that hit die after all.
Oh, yay.
Next, I need a stealth check.
Can I do this one?
I think you have to. I think you're the only one who hasn't contributed.
No, I did the.
No, I haven't.
Oh, well,
I-
then no,
Veronica
you
hasn't?
cannot. It has to be somebody who has not yet.
I thought it just couldn't be the same person twice in a row.
Nope.
So
I
either
can,
Veronica or Foul.
I have a +7.
Yeah, go for it.
Nice.
I am glad I have a +7.
I'm gonna inspire that one, I think.
Okay, go ahead and reroll, Veronica.
Has it been? Can I cast guidance again?
Yeah, you can. Just remember that it's only one per long rest, right? Per person? Oh, it's per short rest per person. Second paragraph of guidance.
Yeah.
Turns that 14 into a 17. As the party continues moving with precision, Veronica, you notice creatures lurking nearby. You notice that they are... You could avoid them by going just a little to the south, so you guide the group to go just a little to the south, around those creatures, avoiding a fight that could have been somewhat nasty. The day is long, treacherous, and full of dark, disgusting, fetid swamp. But as the day draws towards its end, you spot ahead of you a rocky... Normally you might call it a hill, but in this environment it almost seems like a mountain sticking out of the swamp.
Made entirely of candy.
Del, the stone is pointing you directly to that rock. And as you guys continue to make your way towards it, need a group perception check, please. All of you roll perception.
There it is. So glad we could end strong.
Average is 9.6. So.
Can I use my inspiration?
Absolutely.
It's probably not. This is probably gonna be a waste. I will also, because I think I have something for this.
The average is now 10.8.
Never mind, I don't think I do. Well,
Okay.
Okay, go for it.
Okay. As you guys draw nearer and nearer, you finally spot what looks like the den of a badger or something. It's not very large, just large enough that a human could fit in through it. There is a hole in that mountain of stone.
Well, Fig would like to dogify and sniff around the hole to see if she can identify what goes in and out of it.
Del, you want to tell her to come out?
Is this where the stone has sent us? This hole?
Okay. Did you guys hear me say I wanted to activate the stone?
Nope.
Nope.
Oh, no.
No.
Sorry, my
No.
mic apparently is giving me trouble. Yes, I'm going to activate the stone, and we should be upon you. Are you inside a den that you can safely come out? Response is taking far too long.
No, it isn't. 25
Also-
words, man.
Also, the response to the dog is sniffing around the hole is worrisomely long, too.
Because a lot of things are happening at once, so I'm dealing with them one at a time. Patience.
Correct,
When have
Francis.
we
Many
ever had
things are
that?
happening at once.
All right. Fig, go ahead and make a perception check. You have advantage. Del, you receive a response. I'm inside a cave, but I'd rather not leave. Come inside. I don't feel safe beyond the walls. Not alone. What if you're wrong?
This is so suspicious.
Yeah, I'd like to insight check that.
By all means. Fig, you smell maybe a human, maybe some apples. Dell, she seems scared, but also hopeful. Optimistic, maybe?
If someone needs to go in the hole, I'll go in the hole.
You have a dog right here.
A dog with a shield. It's probably better, but I'll go if you need me to go.
Let's think about this for just a second. Do we trust this person even if they are in the hole?
We haven't heard anything from Dell yet, but
I will
it
note,
seems sus.
Kaylin, you also notice while all this is going on that there is nearby what may once have been a wagon path, though it is now shattered and overgrown.
Can I go look over there and see if there's... It's just a path, you said?
Mm-hmm.
Or what
Veronica will
it's
follow.
where Fig does not seem to feel 100% confident about whatever she's smelling.
Is there a wagon or anything over there in the overgrowth, or does it just look like
Not where you are, no.
So it's been like this for a long time. Okay.
At least
Is
for
Dell's
months.
mic not working? Or sorry, is Matthew's mic
Months.
not working?
I don't know.
It is.
Okay.
He's
Just
not
lots of
said
people
anything
talking.
since the response. Yeah.
I'm just gonna relay to this group. It doesn't look like anyone has been here for a very, very long time. And I'm gonna kind of point out the road.
Can Fowl understand animals when he's not wild-shaped?
Nope.
Okay. So I will undog briefly and say, maybe I smell a human, but also I smell apples, and I don't know.
Did she ever mention how long she's been trapped here?
I did not ask. I had assumed. Not long, considering.
She did mention that she had food. She had supplies.
Mm-hmm.
How long ago was
Months
it that
is a long time.
she first told you that she was trapped here? We were dealing with things in town for a while.
If I'm looking at that growth again, how can I do a nature check to see if I can figure out about roughly how long it's been since it's been used?
The road?
Yeah. Or survival, maybe.
Make a survival check, yeah. Go ahead and answer him, though, Matthew. I'll.
About how long
It's been
has it
like
been
20,
in-game?
like 20 days, I think. I don't remember the exact date that you first got contacted, but it's been
Yeah.
more than a 10-day.
At least a couple 10 days.
So that's natty
That
20 for an
does
18.
not sound good.
It's been several months, is what you'd get. Maybe as long as prior to the winter, since it was last used.
Fig is going back to dog and sniffing around some more. Sort of, you know how dogs, when they're nervous, are like stick their nose into the hole and then jump away, and then she's kind of doing that stuff.
I'll relay my guess or my theory about it being over a month and perhaps the whole winter.
Well,
We came all
That
this
is
way.
bothersome.
we can always go inside and see what's up.
Yeah, and even if it's not a girl, maybe it's something to do with the blight.
I can, if that's the choice, let's go. And I'll start to, I guess I'll go in first.
If you want to.
Proceed with caution.
Stick close. And I'm gonna go into the hole.
Yeah, you are going to have
Veronica's
to go.
shaking her
You're
head.
gonna have to get down on your hands and knees to get in there.
Yep.
Low. entrance. Is
Fig,
everybody
are
heading
you
in?
following?
Is everybody heading in, or is Kalen going
I
alone?
think Fig is actually going to body block him and try to go in instead.
By all means. Go scout in, because you could probably run in and run out with your little shepherd legs.
She's a spaniel, but she's
Spaniel,
not
that's
that
the word I
big.
was looking for.
Do you have
I'm-
light? Can you see?
She can make accommodations for being able to see. Yes.
Yeah, yeah.
Corthin,
I'm not
can't you
like
just
I'm not worried
attach
about
some
Fig.
lights to the dog, please?
Worried about Veronica's worried about Caitlin.
Are you in
Crawling
dog
into a
form again
hole.
already, or are you still human
No,
right
yeah,
now and getting ready?
she redogged.
Oh, okay.
I mean, he offers his lantern to the dog.
No, like magical lights.
Very politely, Fig takes the lantern in her mouth and goes to go in the hole.
Sweet.
Okay. Is anybody following Fig, or are you waiting?
It looks like
I will follow.
I mean, I would follow too if it looks like we could get. I mean, we're gonna have to crawl back out. But if I'm looking in down there, does it look like it opens up at all? Or
Make a perception check.
okay.
Veronica, can I ask that someone like we have rope in the carriage. I'm going to like ask Caitlin to hold on to this rope, and Veronica will wait outside with the rope, just in case something bad happens.
This poor girl's,
Doesn't
if
feel
in the conceit that
Well,
this is a regular girl,
I'm
sitting in there,
operating-
and this.
Under the assumption that Fig is going in, Dell is following, Kalen is looking, Veronica's going to get a rope.
Val is going. So, the path where the wagons were, does it look like people would be able to ride through there?
Not currently.
Totally. Okay. Then Val's going to take Peaches back towards the way that we were coming from and try to loosely put the lead around a branch or something. Not
Okay.
tying him to it, but so he'll try and stay put. And then he'll follow in after Dell.
Okay. So here's what happens. Fig, you go in with a green-lit lantern. Corthin, I assume you're waiting outside for some signal.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Dell, you follow her on hands and knees without hesitating. Kalen, you look inside. By the lantern, you can see that it does eventually open up, but Veronica asked you to wait a sec while she grabs a rope. Do you wait?
I don't think I'd wait. I'd just
Okay.
go. Caitlin, just go.
Okay, so the three of you go in.
Love it.
Ronnie, you get back just as Kalen has disappeared inside.
2 seconds.
What are you
All I
doing?
needed was 2 seconds. I want to tie the rope to something sturdy, and then I will crawl in after him.
There is nothing sturdy here.
Damn it. I will take the rope with me and crawl in after him.
Leave the rope with Lizardo.
She ignores Corthin completely and goes in after him.
I'll take the other end of the rope.
She ignores Corthin because she's a paper-thin mage, and she's going in after him.
He's one of the bulkiest people in the park. What the fuck?
Okay, all right, sure.
No,
She's
she's
still
got her
ignoring him.
opinions, man. She's ignoring you. It's okay. In you
got
go.
opinions, man. Oof.
The four of you head inside. Val, you're not back yet from tying off your horse. Inside, the cave is dim and oppressively humid. The floor squelches underfoot, a thick layer of mud that clings to everything it touches. Near the back of the cave, broken crates that once held provisions are strewn about, now mostly empty save for a few moldering scraps. The remnants of a tattered campsite speak of desperation and a fleeting hope for refuge. And in the murky depths of the cave, a figure catches your eye. A young woman. Her dress... hold on. Here we are. Her dress, a muddy canvas of despair, clings to the shadows. A river stone necklace, stark against the grime. Blonde hair dirty from weeks in harsh conditions, her eyes wide and filled with fearful desperation, silently plead for understanding as she sees the light swinging in Fig's mouth. And then Del. Are you Delriar?
That is me.
Oh, thank the gods, you finally come. Is it safe?
Fig's gonna trot right up to her with a lantern in her mouth and her little half nub and tail wagging like crazy.
She immediately kneels down and begins rubbing her thumbs through your hair.
You mean like my fur, right?
Yeah, through the fur on the top of your head.
Okay.
The dog hair is the one on top of the head. That is an established point, agreed
Yes.
upon
Fair
by
enough.
many parties.
How long have you been here?
I don't know, I've lost track. It's been a long time. Days. Weeks. I don't know.
Months.
Maybe.
What have you
Thalon,
eaten?
we had food. There was, we were working for a merchant and there was food on his cart, but then we were attacked, and then Thalon and I ran, and then he managed to go back and get the crates of food and bring them here, and we ate for a while, but then he said we were going to run out, so he left to go find help, and then he didn't come back.
Why did you stay here?
Because it wasn't safe for me to leave, because I'm not a fighter like my brother.
Well, we're here now. And we're going to get you out of here.
Just, yeah. Right.
Veronica will go up to her and try to help her up, and we need to get out of here now.
Were you traveling with a merchant?
Shies away from you just a little bit as you reach for her and gets up on her own. Sorry, I just don't like being touched. Yes, I was, yes. I was his maid. His name was Eldrin Valthorn. He traded magical items. We were heading for Marsember.
Can I do a knowledge check of where that would be in relation to where we are?
You don't even need to. It's south.
How far south? And
Are you on the Great Moon Sea map?
no.
Well, if you go there, Rob and I are both hovering over Marsember.
In the meantime, can Fig get a better sniff on the girl?
Absolutely. She smells
Outside,
fairly human.
There we go.
Oh, I thought you were gonna make me roll for it, so here I'm rolling.
No.
Corthan will tie the rope to.
No, I think
Bizardo?
Ronnie took the rope with her.
I took the rope.
Just took
You
the
get-
entire rope, didn't leave,
Yep.
leave
Yeah,
your half
she-
behind.
She took the whole ass
What?
rope with her.
What's the? Okay, instead I'll cast detect magic to see if there's anything strange about that road.
Nothing stands out, no.
Fig is
I
going to
am
try
not
and
seeing it.
press Corthan's lantern into the girl's hands, just so she has something to hold on to, maybe help her feel more secure.
Can I force you to see? No. Why can I not? How do I ping the... There we go. You see the ping?
No. Oh. That's way off.
It's south and west.
and very west.
Yeah. But, so the thing is, Marsember is the nearest big town to here that would be in Cormyr.
And where were you traveling from?
Oh, well, we were in the Highdale most recently.
I feel like some of these questions we should bring her out of here and get her cleaned up and maybe some food.
Food would be wonderful. I'm not a very good cook. I know it was supposed to be my job, but I'm not very good at it.
Yeah, let's let's get out of here and get her
Is
some
it
food.
is it safe out there? There were lizard folk and bullywugs and all manner
Big
of monsters.
just kind of leans up and boops the girl's hand gently with her nose and then starts to lead the way out. Like, you can trust me, I'm a dog, follow me.
You can
There
follow
is
her.
nothing around the mound.
Okay.
We have a wizard friend who is making deals with the dragon, and we're
There's
safe
a
for now.
dragon? Oh dear.
He's on our side.
You made
Yeah, we're
friends
all
with a
friends.
dragon?
I wouldn't say friends, but we'll keep you safe.
Okay. Okay.
Can Veronica? I hate doing this. This is not a good idea, but because I suck at this. But like, can I do like a look around
For what?
in this area? I don't know. I'm just looking to determine like the state of where she's been hiding.
Bad. It smells.
Nasty.
It's muddy. There's human waste. There's food waste.
Okay. Don't need to roll for that then. That's what I'm hearing. Woot.
Yeah, no. It's bad.
Assuming the girl did not take the lantern, Fig is going to crawl back out through the hole, lantern in mouth.
We should leave, and I'm gonna kind of like reach for her and see if she'll come
She'll
with us.
kind of pull away. I'll follow
Can
you
I-
out then.
Can I insight check her with that
Sure.
reaction?
Sure.
Foul will
So
also
suspicious
be
about the
insight check.
person
He's
we're
been
here to
thinking about
save.
this the whole time.
She
well, she's
seems
not
skittish,
helping.
like she's struggling with trusting you.
Okay, that's reasonable. All right.
So I guess we all go out.
Yeah.
Crawl
see
out?
if she follows.
Fig is going to come and very politely deliver the
Val,
lantern back to
just as you're
Corthy.
starting to go back in, you come nose to nose with Fig.
What?
Just as you're starting to crawl in the hole, because you said you wanted to crawl in the hole after you took the horse.
Oh, I thought I had
Because
already crawled
you
in
were
there.
delayed. Because
No, you were
I see,
delayed.
okay.
You haven't gotten in
Gotcha.
there yet. So
Okay.
just as you start to crawl in, Fig's nose touches your nose.
Oh. Okay. We're coming back out, Corthin.
Excellent. Yeah, and when you bring the lantern back over, he will prestidigitate it clean from dog slobber before taking it back.
She's going to shake herself out, and as she's shaking, just person. Thank you.
Oh, that's a cool effect.
Does everybody crawl back out?
Mhm.
Yeah.
I'm gonna reach in my bag too and pull out my water skin and have it ready for when she comes out. If she wants it.
Del, do you get back out as well?
Yeah, Del leaves last.
After her?
Yes.
Okay. She's gonna stand there like awkwardly, like waiting for you to go first.
Oh.
While they're having their Mexican standoff, Fig will be to Corthin. Well, she smells like a girl, and she looks like a girl, and she seems terrified out of her mind. And that's the best I've got.
Did you see any apples?
No, but I saw a lot of merchandise crates that might have had apples in them.
Something about this doesn't sit right with me.
So who wins the standoff?
I don't know. I'm waiting for Matthew to decide what he responds to her.
I'm waiting for people outside the cave to stop talking.
Yeah.
Oh, damn.
Please, I will follow you out.
Oh,
Make sure that
your friends are trustworthy?
they came here on my word.
Okay. 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 They're not gonna... Okay. Okay. And she'll start crawling her way out.
Fel will
doesn't-
be unhitching Peaches and leading Peaches to the mouth of the cave.
And she'll climb out, and then when you offer her the water, she'll like take a step back and go, "What's that?"
It's just water. We also have some food if you would like to eat something other than apples.
Oh, I mean, I've had the apples were a few days ago, actually, but okay.
Cool. So I'll hand her the water skin, and I'll go to the cart and pull out some food.
And she will drink.
We lost
What?
Rob.
Rob says his connection is dying.
Oh no.
But she will she'll drink from your water skin.
I'll take a day of rations off our chart.
Oh, I feel like Fig might have saved one, like her portion of the stew from
You
today.
still have a whole day's worth of that chicken stuff left, right?
Oh yeah, then
And
she'll just give her some of the chicken stew because,
Yeah, it's better.
Yeah.
especially since I imagine
Does
thaumaturgy or something could heat it up, right?
Well, we've just traveled most of the day, right? Could we just
Yep.
camp here?
Mhm.
You can.
does the girl glow magically?
No.
Does he see the stone though that she's been talking
The
about?
the necklace she's wearing does though.
Mhm.
Oh,
Faint evocation.
Corthan, can you help clean her up a little bit? She's probably tired of all
Certainly.
this mud.
Yeah, Corthan would prestidigitate the mud swamp off of Fig and then the girl. Since
She
Fig
wants
has.
to.
You get like some of it off of the girl. She is
Yeah,
like,
she's pretty caked.
Yeah, she is caked, man. Thank you.
You must have had a terrible time of it.
Yeah. And she starts looking back towards the hole. Dell, are you crawling out too?
Mhm.
Fig will offer her some of the chicken mushroom stew and be like, "It's not my best work, I'm sorry, but it's the best I could do."
It smells very nice.
She's being modest.
you.
It is very good.
Thank you.
What do you know
So-
about what's happening in this swamp?
Well, I know that we were traveling and we tried to convince Eldrin to go around, but he was sure that he could get through faster, but then lizard folk attacked us, and my brother fought off the lizard folk, but not before Eldrin died, and then we ran, and I don't know much.
it's okay. We don't want to press you. Let's get some fire going. Let's get set up and you just met us, so
Do
I
you
won't push
know?
you too hard.
Yeah, you say that, and Corthan immediately starts to push too hard. Do you know if the swamp was this diseased before you came here?
And she looks around. Looks like she's thinking. I don't think it was this bad. It seems to have gotten worse.
And who were you traveling with? Because he wasn't there for the discussion of.
Oh, my brother and a merchant named Eldrin Valthorn. The carriage can't be far from here. He's a magic item vendor, and I don't have any reward for you all. But maybe we could find his carriage, and you could find something.
Perhaps we can.
I'm sure I could lead you
perhaps-
there.
Perhaps something in the carriage is what's causing this blight.
Do you think so?
Magic items can often go awry.
Maybe so.
There is some
We would
hint of
appreciate if you could lead us there tomorrow.
magic and intelligence to this.
Okay.
You're
Does
saying
this seem
somebody-
like a... Sorry, go ahead.
Somebody did this to the swamp on purpose, then, you're saying.
Dill, what do you want us to do? Should we go after this carriage, or I mean, we have what we came originally for.
How far did you travel from the carriage?
I don't know, maybe we were running, but maybe a few hours.
Can I make an intelligence check to determine how far we might be from where I found the stone?
Sure.
If you want to look at my map while you do it.
Your map's not that good because it doesn't have where he found the stone on it.
Yeah, but I like my map.
It's a great map. With a 9, you're just not sure.
What time of day is it? I know we didn't have a full day.
It's
That it took to get
getting
here, right?
towards evening, maybe another 2 hours, and then you guys would normally be stopping. Maybe. It's hard to
Just
say.
enough time to set up some alarms and find a better place to camp, maybe.
It would let you guys do like more hunting or the like, given that's an extra 2 hours of hunting time without disrupting your usual watch schedule.
Do we want to camp here?
It's been
Chronicle?
relatively quiet for our friend here, I believe. Another night, and then we can search for this.
Also, it would have the advantage if something does go wrong, she can crawl back into the cave until we've fixed the problem.
True.
She just kind of grimaces at that.
Fig
There's-
just gives a very sympathetic look and goes, I know, but it would be better than letting the lizard folk have you.
If there's
No,
anything that goes wrong that could get through the tiny hut, but not through the cave, I would be very surprised.
Tiny hut?
Can she fit in the hut with us?
There should be more than enough room. Magical device I can create that we can sleep in.
Oh,
Veronica will ask her what her name is.
my name?
Yeah.
Oh, my name is Cesara.
Susara, do you remember the direction you came from the carriage?
I do, yes.
Can you, we don't have enough time to do that tonight, but like, can you point in the direction?
It's a long enough run that I probably should take you there. But it's that way. And she'll point along the road.
Okay. It's getting dark though. We don't wanna. I don't know. Veronica will get the group and query the group whether or not we want to attempt that tonight, or if we should camp and then do it tomorrow.
I think we should camp.
Yes,
I
I
don't
think.
believe we have light enough to get there and still set up camp.
We could find enough for a more enjoyable dinner before having to do more trekking tomorrow.
Yeah.
Fig looks to Veronica like, you want to go hunting?
Yeah, let's do it.
She leans over to you, Del, and whispers in your ear. What was her name?
Which are you talking? Sorry.
She was leaning into your ear and asking you
Yes.
what was her name. Oh,
Because Veronica never introduced herself.
none of you have introduced yourself.
Is she referring to
She's-
Veronica or Fig?
Make an insight check. Unless you're asking her which one she's referring to.
No, I'm trying to understand if there was some sort of indication of...
Make an insight check.
Of course, there's a good roll.
Probably Veronica.
Okay. The one with the bow is Veronica.
Veronica, that's a pretty name. What about the other one?
Big one?
Oh, and the man with the green hair? Is he okay?
It is a choice.
Don't answer
And
that.
his name is Corthin.
Okay. And the other one? Two? I guess there's two others.
The
Sus.
quieter one you can call Fal. And then Kale is the reminder.
Thank you.
Veronica's gonna motion to Fig to head out while everybody gets
Yeah.
set up.
Give me a survival check with advantage from one of you. You also have disadvantage because you're in the blight, but advantage again because you're going together and Fig is a dog. So you have two sources of advantage, one source of disadvantage. You are still hunting with advantage.
Good, because holy shit.
Veronica is gonna ask Fig and try to persuade her to head out in one direction and try to circle around towards wherever this carriage, just to scout kind of that direction.
Luckily for Veronica, when Fig is in dog mode actively hunting, she is in dog mode actively hunting and very directable.
Okay, so we'll head out in one direction, but I'm definitely very curious to
And then we never saw them again.
Are you
Here towards-
more looking for this carriage than you are for food?
Fig is not. Fig is looking for food.
I know what Fig
Because
is
she
doing.
is Fig.
I'm not asking what Fig is doing. I'm
Yes,
asking...
Veronica is very, very curious about the path. Not really expecting to hit the carriage, but definitely like scoping out that area.
Okay. Then we're going to go with the 7, because you are not actually helping with the hunting. You are busy doing your own thing, and I would like an investigation check from you.
I assume Fig is just mostly finding stuff she deems too belated to eat.
Yes, correct. It is
And
nasty.
if Fig won't eat it, when she has a flaw that says, I will put anything that looks edible in my mouth, it's probably really not edible.
Yeah, no, it is bad. Yeah. It is so bad. And Ronnie, you're struggling to even keep track of the trail.
Oops.
Yeah. So you guys spend an hour going out and an hour coming back and come back empty-handed. What do the rest of you do while they're hunting?
Val's gonna...
Tell me, Cesar, do you play chess?
I've seen it played.
Would you like to learn?
Oh, I'm probably not smart enough for a game like that.
How about dice? You want to roll some dice?
Oh, I can play dice.
All right, let's play some dice. A gentleman's game.
No, I'm not a gentleman.
Well, I'm just... It's mainly a joke for our wizardy friend over here.
Is he a
I
gentleman?
don't think he approves of chess.
I approve of
wouldn't
chess. Chess is
Call
fine.
myself a gentleman. I am training to be a war wizard, which we act very ungentlemanly, should the need require.
Oh.
I did not introduce myself. I am Corthin DeHast. Pleasure to meet you.
And I'm Caitlin.
Oh. Well, it's very nice to meet you both.
What was your name again?
Suzara.
We're very glad that you're okay.
Me too. I'm glad you guys came. I don't think I had a lot of food left in there.
Don't mind the skeletons. They're friendly.
Oh, okay.
'Cause at that
Val-
point, she can't possibly have missed the lizard folk skeleton.
Nope.
Possibly
Val,
the forest skeleton. Sorry.
Val, what did you want to say?
Fal was gonna take Peaches and head straight towards that cart path and try to see if he can clear some of the brush there, and also kind of just investigate to see how
What are you
entangled
using?
and far this goes.
What are you using to clear it?
So I will be every now and then. I'll be clearing it with my staff, but also every now and then
Moonbeam.
casting primal savagery to
Oh, that's much
take
less
claws and
impressive.
try to swipe at
okay.
stuff.
How long are you going to do this for?
Well, part of what I was trying to do was to try and see how long this take up the whole path here.
You cut out.
So
there.
I'll.
How long?
Oh, part of what I was trying to do was to see how far the overgrowth goes. So I would spend at least an hour, but if it seems like it's just never ending, then
Yeah. Okay, so you spend an hour going along the path while they're busy playing dice and picking on each other. Yeah, overgrowth isn't quite the word. Like, some of it's overgrowth, but a lot of it's just like blight. The ground itself seems to have turned unsteady. What once was a road built out of like wooden planks to keep it just above the water seems to have rotted. You can follow it for that hour, but it continues to be rotted out and unsteady and unsafe well beyond an hour's distance.
at that point, then yeah, I would turn back and.
I'm going to give you an investigation check as well.
Okay.
I was doing basically meditation, but nearby what's going on with the rest of the party.
Mm-hmm. Val, you do notice signs that this road has been used somewhat recently, but not by wagons, but by maybe something humanoid has passed along it. You see just a couple of bits of evidence of that. Maybe it supports her story, maybe not.
Oh, okay. So that was where she was pointing. I didn't.
Yeah.
catch that.
She was
Okay.
pointing along that road, along the path.
Gotcha. Okay. Then I'd go join Suzara and Caitlin.
Mm-hmm. Eventually, you guys are all back in camp, and it is getting dark.
Sorry,
will.
folks.
Try to make the best of what they've got.
Yeah, didn't catch anything. I guess we're
I
just
mean-
too much blight.
You still have the, little bit of the chicken stew, the chicken and mushroom stew from yesterday. Enough to feed everybody. It's almost enough to feed everybody. As long as tomorrow you guys eat full rations again or find food again, everybody can eat this, and
I'll
it is
probably
enough.
take like one ration's worth of hardtack and just kind of crumble it up into the soup to make it a little thicker.
Okay, take one ration off the cart.
Veronica will let the
Before it gets
Girl.
too dark,
have hers, and she'll just eat rations.
So Veronica's having rations instead of the stew?
I think she's giving her stew to Susanna.
Yeah,
no.
'cause she's
There
hasn't
is
eaten very
enough
well.
stew for all 7 of you to eat.
Oh, I thought you said there was almost enough.
There's
meaning-
almost enough for a full meal for 7. but just shy, like say 6/7
Right.
of a meal.
Right, but I
Right.
used one ration to extend
And with one
it.
ration, you can extend it, so you can turn it into a full meal for 7,
Okay. Fair.
Even with the way Dell eats.
even with the way Del eats.
Look, Fig is very, very strict with the portions. You get what you get, right?
So yeah,
Before it gets too dark, Corthin would pull out the spell book to give a little read.
okay. Tanis, did you mark off the ration?
It is marked off. I think someone else did it.
Okay,
I did
thank
it.
you. Okay, then yeah, go ahead and make a Constitution saving throw, Rob.
Oh, look, the dog's staring at you again.
That's a pass, and a D4, please. Aggression. Yeah,
48.
48. All right.
Getting there.
Mm-hmm. And then it starts to get dark. So what's the plan for tonight?
We'll cast Tiny Hut.
Hmm.
Corthin does not plan to stay in the tiny hut. He's going to sleep outside with the horses.
Mm-hmm.
Why? Veronica will ask him why.
It's
There's
a
room
good
for the
place
girl.
to keep guard, and we need to make room.
Oh, well, you read my mind. I'll keep you company out here.
Excellent.
Fig's sleeping out there too, so
Fig does not usually sleep outside of the bubble.
oh okay. I thought you said you were.
No,
That
she
was a
will go
thing
out
for
of the bubble.
previous night.
That was yes, but she usually goes out of the bubble and does patrols until her watch is over, and then she comes back in and lays back down.
Oh, okay.
So you guys
So
all
you know,
start to get your bedrolls out. Does everybody have a bedroll? Just curious.
Mm-hmm.
I do.
I have one on the cart, I believe.
Yeah,
In the cart is
That we were
fine.
starring in the cart.
Just making sure that there are 6 bedrolls here.
yep, I have a bedroll.
Oh.
So you all get your bedrolls out
Sweet.
and start to get yourselves a place to rest.
Veronica's got a tent.
Yeah, I do.
Yeah, I know she does. Have you been? Are you setting that up?
Well, I don't think it'll fit in the bubble, but she would offer it to Fowl if he wants a tent. Or maybe not. I don't know. But she will definitely offer her bedroll to the girl. So she
Oh.
has that and just sleep on the
I just
blanket.
need a blanket. I don't need to steal your bedroll.
I have a blanket. Pull it out. Here you
It's
go.
the blanket's
Also-
time, Kaylin. It's the
Yes.
blanket's time.
Also, Fig, when not patrolling, will curl it next to her, still in dog form, unless she
Veronica-
seems freaked out about the dog.
No. She's oddly okay with a shape-shifting dog girl.
And mentally command Lizardo to watch Suzara through the night.
So she just wakes up and Lizardo is just standing there
not
next
like,
to her.
No, not like
leering.
overtly. No, like stay with the carriage, but
Oh,
keep an
okay.
eye on Suzara just
Okay.
in case.
Gotcha.
Making sure she doesn't wander off or,
While
you know.
we're all looking outwards, we have at least one eye inward.
So I need a perception check from Veronica and Caitlin.
How's your exhaustion tonight,
At advantage.
Kaylin?
It's at 3 still, so you probably want to do the advantage.
Suzara is sleeping
like-
right now.
Yep.
I'm like the only one in this party who doesn't routinely have exhaustion.
I don't.
Let's be fair. Most of them don't have it usually. It's just that there was a dragon.
I seem to recall that both Corthin and Della had
Corthin-
levels of exhaustion for ages.
No, it was. Well, Dell did for a little while, but it was actually
Yeah.
it was Fowl that had it for a bit there too.
I did get it sometime because I kept staying up late reading a book.
I feel like that's a fair feeling from LC.
I'm
So-
just saying.
Fig
Veronica
and Veronica are the only
Caitlin
ones
have
who
it.
know how to sleep.
Caitlin hasn't had it previously either. This is a first for him. Anyways, 15. Yeah. She seems to be sleeping rather peacefully, and nothing seems to attack you guys throughout the night.
I love that. Seems to.
Yeah, you don't notice anything. And then it's time for Fig's watch.
We didn't notice Thorn dying either.
You did not notice Thorn dying.
Well, in our defense, we knew something was wrong. All right.
Okay.
Figgy Pud.
We'll wake up Figgy.
All right. With advantage, Fig?
Yeah, I went to click on the plus and it ran away from me. I don't know what's up with that. Oh, ew, no, yuck.
Yep, a 10. You definitely don't notice anything amiss. Seems like a nice, calm, quiet night. And eventually it's time to wake up Val.
Oh no. We were supposed to contact the dragon.
What? No.
Remember we were gonna ask him about the blight. If he knew.
Oh, well,
they
we can
knew-
still do that.
Okay. Sorry, didn't mean to interrupt.
Don't forget Starmane.
Oh, yeah, and Starmane is helping you again, Val.
Oh,
So you have
Yay.
advantage.
Because I resummoned him.
Yeah, we carefully set this watch up so that there's advantage
Much
on
better.
every watch.
18, yeah, Val.
Thanks,
you have
Starmane.
a pretty easy night of watching with Starmane's help, and at some point the horse comes over and just kind of nudges you and points towards something, and you see there is a snake. It is slithering past the camp. It doesn't seem interested in the camp.
I will watch the snake intently till it leaves.
Yeah.
Just
and-
imagine
it mongers.
Starmane's like,
On it
you want me to go
goes.
stomp it to death?
I'm thinking about it, Starmane. It'd be too loud.
And on the snake goes back into the water. Gone. Eventually
Being a
your
snake.
watch
But
comes
not
to an end.
forgotten.
And I'll go in and... well, actually, no. I'll just lean down, because Corthan's out here. I'll
Yeah.
nudge him awake. There was a snake. Think we're safe.
Was it a particularly dangerous snake?
Starmane was pretty worried. But
I'll keep my eyes out then.
also, if you want to put the skeleton horse out as bait or something.
Risk my precious skeleton horse?
You could just raise him again, right?
That is true.
Anyways. While you're up with Dell, keep an eye out for any tea leaves.
Find my weed! I'm amazed he hasn't asked the person with the keen sense of smell to find the weed for him.
Yeah, then he'd have to admit.
Keen sense
the
of smell and honor.
So yeah, I'll wake up Dell and.
Suzara is, by the way, sleeping like back to back with Dell, like huddled up right next to him.
Corthan
Congratulations, Del, you have a child now.
will not wake up Dell. Because that would wake up Suzara.
I mean, she's an adult.
Yeah, but
Oh.
she needs a rest. She hasn't had a nice, safe place to sleep.
Is she an adult? She doesn't look like an adult.
She's maybe 18, yeah.
He's probably pretty thin.
She's certainly an adult by Cormyr's standards.
So, yeah, Corthan will just take a watch on his own with his skeleton horse.
Okay. Your skeleton horse is not smart enough to
No, it's not
actually-
smart. It's
Yeah,
it's just
no.
a ass horse.
Yeah, so you do
Wait,
not
but
have
does-
advantage.
Does Starmane need to sleep?
Starmane did sleep.
Oh,
Yes,
then Starmane can help him.
No. Starmane needs 6 hours a night. Starmane has gotten 4, and then was awake for 2,
Okay, okay.
and now needs 2
All right,
more.
okay. Never mind
Starmane,
then.
like
While-
everyone
yeah, while
else, needs
Starmane's
6 hours
here,
of sleep and
needs to
2 hours
sleep.
of light activity a night.
I don't know. He's like a summoned celestial. Things are weird.
It's fine. Everything's fine. Nothing is wrong.
Corthin, you find... Make a history check.
Uh-oh.
Something about her is nagging. But you can't quite put your finger on it, and it distracts you through your whole watch.
Eldon, right? She said Eldrin was the merchant.
Eldrin Valthorn.
Eldrin Valthorn. When it's getting... Yeah. Yeah, okay. Yeah. Very distracted.
Would Veronica know any, like, being a noble, have any context of any of that?
Are you trained in history?
I think so, yeah.
If you are trained in history, you can make a roll.
That's if it's bolded,
If you have
right?
proficiency in it. It'll be, I think it's a dot next to it. Let me see.
Bolted, yes.
Proficiency. Yeah, if it's got a check mark.
Okay, check mark. Okay, yeah, I am. So I can roll a history check.
Sure. Nothing is nagging at you.
Hold on. I think
This isn't something active, so I in this case, I'm going to deny you rolling, adding your thing to it.
Okay. I can't add tactical assessment to it.
Yeah, this isn't really actively thinking about something. This is just whether or not Corthin is alerted by the thing that is twigging in the back of his mind, which he is not able to put it together. Anything else you want to do on your watch there, Corthin?
Compose a sending.
Okay.
But it's very early in the morning, and I don't want to annoy the person I'm sending it to, so I'm going to wait until everyone starts having breakfast to actually send it.
If you wait, it will be after the short rest is completed, so it will be using one of the next day's spell slots.
Fair enough. Well, I'm rolling the dice by annoying the leader of the War Wizards.
Okay. Which leader of the War Wizards?
The effective leader of the War Wizards.
The High Warder?
Yeah.
I'm sure they'll just wake up to a light blinking on their crystal ball. It'll be fine.
Just making sure that we're talking about...
Yeah. The one close to me, not Ganrast.
Vainren's not Ganrast. Got it.
Yeah.
I am dearly curious what you have to say.
I love how when there's like these left turns that you make, Rob, in my assumptions of what is happening next, and I love it. I was really like, okay, dragon time, right? Yeah. Oh wait, what? It's good.
Just wait until one day we tell you the story about Nod and the lasso.
I think we told that story last week, didn't we?
I don't remember telling it.
You told the story of the door.
Yeah, that was Ren's tragic death. Nod and the lasso is
tell the
story
lasso
of
story later.
Yes, I'm just saying it's a story of victory.
Got it.
Man, it hurts Corthin every time he has to throw grammar to the wind for sending.
Mm-hmm. This is why it takes time to compose a sending response, guys. 25 words is really hard.
Found girl, Suzara. Worked for a merchant named Eldrin Valthorn. Something feels wrong. fought a black dragon Vorel who wants us to clear out the blight. Vorel? Was it Vorel? Whatever it was,
Yes.
that's what I say.
You get a one-word response. Suzara.
What kind of sending is that, Vander?
Wizards are dicks.
That's not Vander. That is
Sorry,
Vagrants.
Lord Warder.
Oh, this
Now he
is
has
the
to
guy
burn
that the
another
tower
spell
we went
slot.
to.
Yeah, yes.
Ah, okay.
He's
Rob,
kind
do I
of
need
like
to call
Rob's
for another
grandpa.
history check, or do you get it?
Me? As in me?
Yes.
Or does Corthin? Because Corthin doesn't.
Make another history check.
I was going to do another
I-
sending.
Can I help him or on that?
No.
Just because I'm
No.
proficient in history. Okay.
Oh,
Okay, carry on with your other sending. Corthin still doesn't get it.
hold on. Take my inspiration.
Oh, okay. Or re-roll it.
You're so nice. I mean, it's like one of the most famous. Let's see here. Boom, boom, boom.
Okay.
Yeah, Corthin
Thanks.
gets it.
Yeah, you get it now too,
Yeah.
out of character.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah, yeah.
good. Excellent. I will not spoil it. I'll let
I
you
was
deal
just-
with it.
I was just having a real separation of character and player knowledge at the moment.
I
there.
was surprised you didn't react the moment she said her name. I thought surely you would get it. But carry on.
Better tell us all.
No, never.
So what do you do with this knowledge?
I mean, it's a common enough name, right?
No.
Really?
No one uses that name.
Suspicious.
Is this like how no babies just aren't born with the name Adolf anymore?
Correct.
I don't like that answer.
So are you going to do anything with this knowledge before the end of your rest?
I'm gonna send again because
Okay. Okay.
he asked a question and I'm going to answer it.
Yeah, okay. Make an insight check. Okay. Yep.
I'm
He
not
asked-
doing well tonight.
He asked a question and you're going to answer it. Fair enough.
Yeah.
I have this sinking feeling that insight check was to see if you realize you might need that spell slot.
I'm about to get him back. It's fine.
Hmm.
Was such a dog whimper.
No, it was to see if he realized that he did not, in fact, ask a question. He was given a clue.
Yes. Yes, but Corthin
Again, what
does
Rob
not
knows
get
and
it.
what Corthin. Yeah.
Yeah. No. Correct. Corthin believes he was asked a question. Carry on.
Keep having to look up this other name here.
What, Eldrin Balthorn?
Yeah. It's in my notes. It's just it was behind the Discord thing on the thing, so I have to keep going back to get.
Longest 2-hour watch ever.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, I've discovered that there is a type of spaniel with a name that looks to an English speaker like Stabby Hound, and that makes me very happy.
Sorry,
Fabian?
what's next?
We're waiting for Rob to write out a 25-word sending. It's very hard to write
Oh.
25 words exactly. It's
No worries. I wasn't sure if
Mhm.
what I didn't realize he was doing that.
Especially when you're as verbose as Corthin is.
They're Dutch. The Dutch province of Friesland.
They're Frisian dogs. No wonder I love them.
They're very pretty.
Yes. But it kind of looks like Stabby Hound, and that makes me happy.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm, mm-hmm. We are going to, after this sending will end for the night. I just want to get through it.
Ah,
No.
No pressure,
it's
Rob.
time, but
Better make this ending a good one.
yes, it's suspicious. I don't recall the name Valthorn, though. She's leading us to a cache of magic items, but I fear a trap.
Hey, Del, weren't there a whole bunch of, like, waterlogged magic items in the place where we found the setting stone?
Not that I remember.
Because that's where we found the Hunt Silver Horn that was cut in half and wasn't
Mhm.
magical anymore. In a relic room?
I don't know that name either. I look forward to your full report. Don't take your eyes off her. And that's where we will end.
I
Ooh.
have one question.
Yes?
If the shape-shifting dog girl tries to put her chin on Suzara's ankles like Kismet does sometimes, does she allow that, or does her touch aversion not allow that?
Is this while she's asleep?
Yeah.
Yeah, she doesn't notice it, so yeah.
I mean, sometimes you notice because Kismet's head weighs 400 pounds, so I was just wondering.
Yeah, so
Sometimes
the difference
dead
is
is
that
better.
I have a sleep condition.
Fair enough.
And Kismet weighs 400 pounds.
Yeah, she
Am I
is a
going to
big girl.
need protection from good and evil?
You
I
have
don't
Fig.
know.
She's your
We'll
protection
find
of
out
good and
next
evil.
week.
Did we finish the
I-
short rest?
Tune in next week.
I am going to give you guys a short rest.
Woohoo.
Oh, man.
And we will pick up on Alturiak the 26th with session 33.
This is a Glasneth. I'm going to just, like,
What's
die
a Glasneth?
because I can't fight it.
Well, I don't know what a Glasneth is, but a Gazneth is a thing from about 120 years ago. And
It's
on
a
that note,
very rude thing to call your tank.
I'm going to stop the stream.